Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You couldn't even...
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. One punch could change everything in this battle. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Couldn't land that jab. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Do you believe what we're seeing? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good, man. Good. To box him back together. Put him back on this round. I need gaps will appear. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's picked into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Switch on, switch on. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Here we go. It's round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The ground bomber in some trouble. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Do you believe what we are seeing? You'd like to see more jabs. Missing with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell sometimes...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. Well done with that counter shot. No rest for the weary. You can write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Trying to let it all hang out here in this one. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And there's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with the jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
That counter shot lands. That hook just can't find the target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that.
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. Just ate that punch. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Raise the bell to start round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Didn't land that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Good defense with that left jab. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up. Just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd. Because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Can't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Needs to win this one.
Round 8, and we're off again. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Oh, no! Ali is down! They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Joe Louis in trouble. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's leveled.
Live with KU 125 for the stream team, baby. Early morning smokers lounge, getting the box in, man. Hopefully, they don't rub me out of my wins, man, because that's what they've been doing, is just rubbing me out of my wins. And, you know, ain't been able to advance from that bum ass shit, man. That's a lot of bum ass shit to me.
Up against the wall, if I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like the Mela ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up.
So let's see what we can do here, man. Live in the Smokers Lounge, man. Early morning, get your lungs dirty, man. Let's go, man. Do a couple push-ups or something, man. Yeah, man. Wake up, do a little gaming. Subscribe to the channel, man. Like, follow, man. We appreciate all the love, man. Let's get it.
It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. I need to go back out.
Hands back.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back.
Let's do it.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the...
Do your business.
You've got to stay
Good shot, he's up.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
Let's go.
That's it, you're making him lose focus, he'll make a mistake.
Don't let him stick to what you're doing.
And time.
Listen, you've switched up. What are you doing? You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go back out there and lose the match? You gotta get out there, switch on, and get...
Okay, I'm happy, I like...
And back.
Hands up, hands up.
you're better than that. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Box. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me. You've got to stay focused.
Come on, you're better than that. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
Let's do it. Come on, what you doing? Stay focused. Stay focused. Get your mind on the job. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
would doubt me. I make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating, now look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation, all this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. Up against them, Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart. He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Watch the foot.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? He just misses with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their knees. You've got to use speed.
Only catching air with that hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And down goes Wilder. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be hard.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength. Preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Punch, counter punch. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope. They don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blank on them.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Missing with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Hard reach as well as speed. Reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
There's anyone that can get out of trouble. The greatest, Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? He staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up, alert them again, get him back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. It's all offense, all... They are going to surrender. No mas. And that is that. They surrender. This is over. How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time now for the one and only Joe Louis. He is the greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butt.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're gonna win, that's when the action happens.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. No defense for that hook. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab doesn't find a home. That left hook missed. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds. Big shot, and down goes Ali.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Breathe. Breathe. Just get your...
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get out there and switch on.
into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Don't be looking at the one shot.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. The fight's not over yet. You're going to go out there and win this round. You have everything in the bag, and you've let him back into it. You.
That's it. Start sticking a few bodies.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? I need you to focus on what...
Doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you...
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Deep breaths. Big deep breath.
What you do. Good work. Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice.
And there's the bell to start round 2. seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. They better start respecting each other's punching power. That counter punch caught him clean. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. That big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Stop what you're doing! Come on, you're switching off! You got complete.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the deep.
Mate, what you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You're going to take that confidence up.
You're getting your time in already. That right hand, beautiful, beautiful.
What you doing? You switched off completely. I need you to get back out.
Hurry it up. Great work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off.
Will appear. Don't be looking at
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
I need you to focus on what you're
getting back up. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't check.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Both men step back for just a moment. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Just stay focused.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? I need you to switch back on.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win this now.
But you're still letting your power show. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes of switching off.
Good work. Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
What you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind.
There's the bell for round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Next on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs. Then put the pressure on.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
That hook was off target. They got out of the way of that right hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You don't want to trade shots. Greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Everything in the bag.
And there's the bell to start round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Joe Louis just got caught. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tried to score with a jab. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
There's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
When you have a fight that's got a great footwork, great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That left uppercut doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might... Did you see that? Joe Louis. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Get behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jab. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking...
What you doing? You switched off completely. Get out there.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what...
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. We'll be looking there for one.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Brown Bomber in some trouble. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Oh.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Lucky that hook. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans. But
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's.
Y'all know I knocked him down in the 8th round, so I don't won that fight. Ain't even count the 8th. Did you deal with on this?
Food in the freezer.
At least they got the draw right. Ain't taking no points.
Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man, I leading. Call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man
About 200.
let man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes. Got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes. That's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve. That's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed. Fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Everyday in gym, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader.
It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time. Joe.
The rematch.
Muhammad.
What if it's us this time?
This bout is scheduled.
You've heard of people dancing. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. No rest for the weary. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That's another scoring shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're gonna punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Do you believe what we're seeing? A scoring hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
What do we expect to see here in round two? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement, moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
That jab scores. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Hook just can't find the target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this.
Let's get it started in round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Brown Bomber in some trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again.
Whoa, Johnny! A Hall of Famer, Joe Louis, is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. I'm coming.
Y'all see that bullshit? Shit, that's why I got this on my video.